With the music for the series, I obviously knew that I wanted to continue using a lot of David Tennant stuff and continue with what I did with Series 2, which was use unreleased Murray Gold scores. Which is what I did throughout the series. I used bits and bobs, but a big one that I did, that I found, was to use the Class soundtrack, and Nola, get back! And you probably noticed this, especially with the Granitrons. They have bits of the Shadowkin, bits of their themes for the Granitrons, mixed with a really nice piece of music that I found on YouTube, which sadly I couldn't completely credit because I completely disappeared after me finding the piece of music, which was up for reuse when it was there. And then I used bits and bobs of sort of sci-fi type tunes, that the synthy bits that were in Class for the nice sci-fi city in episode 3 and 4. So that's those sort of synthy sci-fi noises that you get in those episodes. And then another big part was I used the Atlantis music for anything to do with Xeon, which really gave Xeon sort of this nice Romany ancient feel to it, and that also gave it sort of a theme. So I was able to have Xeon have a sort of musical feel to it. So then a really nice bit is when the music swells and builds when Trim dies, with that big bombastic sort of Atlantis music from the BBC series.
For Zion!
And of course it was important to me that I used a lot of the Murray Gold Dalek music when the Daleks were around, and I think I've used almost every piece of Dalek music there is in those episodes. A bit of the Cult of Skaro, a bit of the Daleks in Series 1, a bit of the Endless Dalek Night Sky, because that piece of music, of course, is incredible. So I used almost any piece of Dalek music I could, and with Davros, of course, there is bits where you do hear those familiar sort of doo-doo-doo-doo sounds that Davros is associated with in Series 4. A nice little sort of cheeky Easter egg that I put in there, which I bet no one noticed, was when Horus is dancing with Angie, or Nominee I mean, in the past. The person playing the little banjo, which of course is Tom Baker with his very smiley face, is actually a Rolling Stones song done on a banjo that I found, and that's because Rolling Stones songs are associated with Horus, so there's sort of a little hint early on that Nominee is Horus with that little piece of music, which I thought was a bit of fun. Thank you very much for watching, and please remember to subscribe and click the bell icon to not miss another behind the scenes video.